Hey everyone, welcome to part two of the free marketing training. So in the last one, I told you guys about Instagram. Instagram is one of my favorite ways to do free marketing online because it's actually the number one most highly engaged social media network out there right now. But there's other great ways as well. So in this lesson, let's start with Twitter. This is our Apps on Red Twitter's page. As you can see, we haven't really done much with it yet, but essentially the exact same technique that I was telling you about on for Instagram can apply here. So if I wanted to find if I wanted, all I'd really need to do is start posting cool tweets. Okay, so firstly, I'd want to find out who. Ours is an app. It's an app builder, so we can find other app builders. Like, let's find Como. So Como is another big app builder. They're one of the bigger companies out there. And so what we could do when I'm trying to determine my what I should post about and what kind of stuff I want to do for the apps on our Twitter, I can browse their page and say like, okay, they're posting stuff like that, so I can do that, and then I'll start posting a bunch of tweets. I want to post at least 3 to 5 tweets a day once we actually start promoting it. Then I want to go over to their followers, and then just like on Instagram, I just want to go follow, 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 follow. The cool thing about Twitter is I'm not limited to just having to do it on a phone. I can actually do it from the Twitter website. Now, there is one other benefit of using Twitter over Instagram, and that's that Twitter is much more open with the allowing outside software into their network. So there's a few things you can do. So one of them being you can every time you get a new follower. So once I start posting cool tweets and I start following all these followers, then when people follow me back, what I can do is I can automatically send them a direct message. Promoting my product or thanking them for following me or whatever, right? And for that, all I need to do is get something called the this automatic generator created by VIC Consulting, right? And honestly, all it does is for $4 a month, it will allow me to set up automatic autoresponder for Twitter, meaning that I can automatically schedule a. So if you remember my email autoresponder video, I showed you how you can set up an email autoresponder. This allows you to do the same thing with Twitter direct messaging. And this isn't the only platform that does this. Honestly, let's go here. Let's go search Twitter responder. So Twitter autoresponder. So VIC Consulting, and here's another one. Set up the Twitter app. So this one's using a bit more of a complicated procedure using their own script. You'd only want to try this method if you know your way around coding. Probably since I can't even figure out I wouldn't even be able to figure out how to do this. So that's why I would recommend using a platform like this if you want to set that up. Obviously, first you want to try it without this. Just try the basic, go and follow them, post cool things, and then see how many followers you're getting, and then see how many clicks the link to your website is getting, or the link to your landing page. So make sure you're always tracking that to see how many clicks you're getting, and then see if those are leading to conversions. Okay. So that's a quick thing about Twitter, and there's plenty of resources online for advancing your Twitter marketing strategies. Remember, the purpose of Juice is for me to teach you all these different ways, and then it's up to you to go and dive deeper into them and get really good at them, right? Now you can also use Facebook. Facebook is great, but Facebook works differently because the thing is nowadays with Facebook you really have to with Facebook you have to, like, when you have your own Facebook page, chances are the posts that you're making for that page aren't being seen by most of the people who actually like your Facebook page, because Facebook is so big, they have so many people using their platform, and people have so many different things that they could potentially see on their newsfeed that Facebook has to develop complex algorithms to make it so that people see only the most relevant pictures. So chances are your business isn't what's going to be shown over people who rather see statuses of their friends and their photos and whatnot. So there is still a way you can do Facebook marketing. You can do a lot of Facebook is great for paid marketing, but when you're looking at free marketing, really the only thing that I would recommend would be to so for example, suppose you're promoting once again you're promoting that leadership landing page or anything like that. So suppose you have a leadership product and you want to promote your email. You want to promote your new leadership app. Maybe your leadership app has all these blogs about leadership. It's got videos and it's got a bunch of cool stuff like that. So let's go. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a page that has lots of followers. So if we go to Tony Robbins, Tony Robbins is a very famous motivational speaker. Okay, all you'd really have to do is go into the comments section. Now you would want to make sure that you're following these people, and then you want to make sure you click the see first thing, because what this will do is every time Tony Robbins or anyone similar posts a status, you'll see it in your Facebook newsfeed right away. And the purpose for that is as soon as he posts a new article or whatever it is that he's posting, you can go in here and comment on whatever, and then you can also post a link to your landing page. So you can say, great work, Tony Robbins. I actually have read up a lot on Tony Robbins, and I've actually created my own app to further help develop leadership, and then you can have a link to that app. And that way, the millions of people that see his posts, they will also see your comment. And if other people like your comment, the rating for your comment will go up, and then more and more people will see it. And then if you can start doing this on a mass scale, like commenting on every single post of every single professional person or famous person in your niche, then you can have a lot of traction with that, because Facebook has so much traffic as it is, and you can really take advantage of that. If you really wanted to scale something like this, like Facebook comment marketing, then what you can do is you can hire a freelancer from Upwork, and then you can tell them what you want to do. You can tell them like I need you to promote my my landing page on social media, and you can tell them that, hey, look, go on these people's pages and post this on their new posts and whatnot. And then those guys can really streamline it because they have access to tons and tons of accounts, and they can post thousands of messages at a time. And they probably know other tips and tricks that you may not even know. So getting a freelancer when you're trying to do this free Facebook marketing could be really beneficial. Okay. So that's Facebook for you. And there, once again, with Facebook, there's tons of other free marketing methods. But that's sort of to give you a general idea of what you're able to do. Another one is blog commenting. Okay, so let's go leader. So just like with Facebook, how you commented on his article, you can go to a leadership blog and comment on there. Comment on there with a link to your your landing page, right? Kind of a similar concept to what you're doing on Facebook, except with blogs, because these famous blogs get tons and tons of hits. So for example, 5 ways to reach people and make more money, you'd read the article, and then if there's a comment section, which there usually is, sometimes people don't have it. It looks like he doesn't have it. But usually there's a comment section, and then you can go in there and let's find a different one here. Let's go to Jonathan. Pages. So you want to read the article. Let's see if there's. So yeah, there's definitely a comments section, and you want to comment on blogs that other people are also commenting on, because that goes to show that a lot of people are reading it. So if you come to a blog and there's not many comments on there, then it might not be worth your time, but at the same time it might be, because this one's gotten 27 shares, and if yours is the only comment on it, then chances are that people will read it. So if there's not many other comments on there, it could be good or bad depending on if this post is getting traffic or not. But essentially what you would say in the comment is, great post. So you want to obviously read the article. Don't just go around throwing comments everywhere, because then you're going to look like a spammer and no one's going to give a shit what you have to say. But if you provide an insightful comment, so you comment on it, maybe ask a question or whatnot, and then also have a link to your app or your landing page or whatever, then that could be extremely powerful. And once again, you can streamline that using freelancers as well. So freelancers obviously cost money, so that's when you start getting into that paid form of free advertising. That's why first you want to try it out yourself and make sure you're tracking your links. So go around, comment on these blogs, comment on those Facebook posts, and put your links there and see what kind of traffic you're getting, see if you're getting results. And you have to do that start doing that often. And eventually you can start seeing the results from it and see if it's worth putting money into hiring a freelancer to scale that for you. Things like blog comments, they actually double up over time, because the comments there forever, right? So if someone reads this article weeks from now, then they'll still probably see your comment and maybe click on your link, right? Okay, so that's blogging. Now that's blog commenting. Now let's go to forums here. So let's go to sticking with the leadership example. Forums are actually one of the best ways to do free marketing online. Okay, so essentially what you can do with a forum is, once you get on the inside, let's see if we can get into a forum here. So you can find forums a lot of ways. Leadership. So see if you can find a leadership forum. If not, let's see if this community leadership forum is worth anything. So this is definitely a good forum. So people, if you're not quite sure how forums work, then simply it's very simple. Someone starts a thread, they post the initial idea or whatever it is they want to discuss, and then people can continue the thread. They can comment. See, these guys are leading, have links going somewhere. This guy has links going somewhere. So you can always include links in your forum. Some forums, what they have is something called a signature. So kind of like an email signature, except a signature is a place where you can have a link to your landing page, and that's something that you don't even have to input every time. It's just, you can put a comment and you can comment about whatever, and then your link will be with every comment you place at the bottom. So great examples of this can be found at the Warrior Forum. The Warrior Forum is the biggest online marketing forum in the world, and if you haven't heard of it yet, I guarantee you'll be spending some time there. So check it out, and they've got some great articles, and they got some great threads on doing marketing online, so you can actually learn a lot from it too. So for example, this guy asked a question: how can I succeed in CPA affiliate marketing? And see right here, he's got this. See this right here? This is a signature in his in his forum post. So all he did is he went into his profile and he edited his signature and he put a link to probably his landing page. So if we click on it, so it says free wealth creation report. So basically what he's doing is he's leading here, and I don't want to watch this sales video, but I'm guessing what it does is ask you for your email, right? So you can create your own Instapage landing page, and you can send them here, or maybe you can send them to a link to your app or whatever, right? So and remember, Warrior Forum isn't the only forum. There's forums that are specific to certain niches. Some are a bit broader, some are a bit more niche. So, go around and start posting. Post useful stuff. Don't just run around spamming everyone saying, hey, download my book, whatever. You want to put some thought into your post, because then when people read it, they'll say, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about, or this girl knows what she's talking about. If they like what they see in the comment you post, then they may be interested in what you may be promoting in your signature. But if you post some bullshit, then they're not going to click on it, because they're not going to want to have anything to do with you, right? So you want to make sure when you're doing some forum posting that you find you have good stuff to say, and you're putting your thought into all these posts that you're making, so that people actually click the links that you have, whether it's in your signature or in the body of your post. Okay. So that's forum marketing for you. Feel free to send me any questions. Okay.